Hey guys, welcome to the Mischief and the Crafty Rat. Right, today I'm doing a request. My eldest, Ella, wants a box to put her earrings and nose rings and various piercing stuff in because she keeps losing them. So, looking here, you'll say, that's not a box. No. She's a little bit, well, not just her, I am as well. We're a little bit of a Harry Potter nuts. Now, I'm always tending towards Ravenclaw. She, as you can probably guess, is Slytherin. Now, I'm not using the big snake, I am just using these little ones. So what I'm going to be doing is painting them in various chrome. They're chrome powders. I've got this from the Tiny Turner. It's an ethereal powder, and it's resin, chameleon, and some others from Temu. Now I had to go raiding through my stash. Apparently I've actually got quite a few greens, so I'm quite chuffed with that. I did go through a stage where I don't think I knew where any of my greens were. So what I'm going to be doing is painting these little ones and filling them with black, so that's got to be a really tiny amount. And then I have got these ready. Now this is a box mould. You'll see it when I come to it. Because I've got very limited room where I record, I've put them on little boards which Mr. Ratty has covered in silicone, so I can then move them across to the other side of the room so that they can cure over there. Right, so I am going to get straight on with this by painting these little tiny snakes. Now I have never used this mould, so I don't know how it's completely full of bits, but you know, that's the life of a crafter, especially a resin crafter. And especially when I like using glitter. Okay, so I'm just going to paint these now, and then Mr. Ratty will no doubt put this bit on fast forward, and then I shall be back when it comes to mixing the resin. Right, I'll be back in a few.
There's a crafty little rascal in the dead of the night, with tiny paws a-working by the porch pale light. A mason jar of resin and a sparkle in their eye, pouring mischief like the moon, pouring light from the sky. With a shake of their whiskers and a glint of pure gold, that glitter spins a story yet to be told. A palette full of shimmer, a dash of sly grin, the mischief maker's masterpiece is about to begin. Oh, crafty little rascal, pouring resin, making art, a splash.
Right, so all I'm doing in this bit is separating out a tiny amount for which I'm going to put the black in, because as you can see, these snakes are pretty small, don't require a lot. So all I'm going to do is mix the black up, put a good squirt in there, and pour in the snakes. Once I've done that, I will be mixing in the paste, the silver, holographic silver paste that I got from Temu, into the remainder of the cup and pouring it into the box pieces. So for the rest of this section, I think it's just going to be sped up. Please enjoy the background music, and I will catch you when this bit's finished.
The crafty rat, she's up to schemes, snakes on boxes, chasing dreams. With nimble paws and a twinkling eye, she weaves her magic, oh so sly. Oh, the crafty rat, she's on the go, adding spells to make it glow. And in her heart she holds a spark, remembering little Draco in the she casts her charm. A plaything, he's safe away from harm. Oh, the crafty rat, she's on the go, adding spells to make it glow. And in her heart she holds a spark, remembering little Draco in the dark. Underneath the moonlit sky she whispers softly, why'd you fly? To Draco's star she casts her charm, hoping he's safe away from harm. Oh, the crafty rat, she's on the go, adding spells to make it glow. And in her heart she holds a spark, remembering little Draco in the dark. Remembering little Draco in the dark.
Right, it's been a good 48 hours plus. This is so thin, it's still a little bendy. However, it should be okay for what I'm doing now. So, I did look on my order and it seems as though these are both lids. And for this one, I think I will just need this. So there has been a little overpour and I'll clean that up momentarily. I'll need to save this for something else. Just pass the mould over to Mr. Ratty so he can put them in a bag. Now there was quite a bit of overpour, so I am going to have to do a bit of work to be able to get this together. All these are the same, there's nothing, what you see on this side is pretty much what you see other than glitter. Now this is supposed to be silver, I hope it's silver enough for Ella. If not, I've got another mould that, because this was my second version because I couldn't find the mould I was going to do for my original version. I've now found the original mould, so if she doesn't like this colour I can certainly do another one for her. So what I'm going to do now, and I'll probably do it off camera, is just clean up these edges with my deburring tool, and then I will be back to show you what I'm going to do next with this. Right, I shall be back momentarily. Right, so I've neatened these up a little bit. Now, because they are still bendy and with the amount of messing around I've had to do, I am going to leave them to cure a little bit longer so that they harden up a little bit more before I attach it together. Now, I have put this in order, so that piece will go there, that there, that. I've checked it all. All the pieces look like they fit together. We'll see if they do or not. So, since I'm not going to be continuing with that, I am just going to unmould the snakes and this extra paw that I did. This was just the black, and I did add a little bit of green, so it does have a slight green tinge to it, and I no doubt imagine that Mr. Atty, yes, Mr. Atty is going to colour in the eyes, which hopefully I shall remember to show you this time. I don't think I did last time. Right, so that's that. Whilst he does that, I'm getting on with the snakes. Right, so I shall just move that out of the way. And I've got Ella behind me because she wants to see these snakes. Now, the bases are bendy, so these are going to be very bendy. So that's one of them. I can't remember which colours I put into which. but they're all a variation of green. Even that one, which to me looks red. Bronze. Yeah, it's supposed to be a green, I think. So let's have a look at this one. So this is more of a purpley green. I don't know if the camera's picking up. I'll try and get some better pictures of these.
Okay, do you get purple green?
It's a chameleon. He's just, Mr. Wright has just asked, how do you get a purpley green? It's a chameleon. It changes colour dependent on the angle. Oh dear. Right. Ooh, I like this one. I think this one might be one of the chrome ones. He's coloured in the eyes and mouth. So yeah, these need a little bit of a clean up, but that's easy enough to sort out.
That snail's got a name, by the way.
What's the snail's name?
Severus Snail.
Going along with the HP theme, Severus Snail. Lovely. Okay, so this one was the bokeh, which I got from Temu. Now, I personally absolutely love this. Okay, I don't know what's happened, but both Ella and Mr. Attic are dying of laughter back here. Care to share?
She's just fallen off the sofa.
Oh, she's just fallen off the sofa. Oh. Right. So this one, back to where I was, it's one of my favourite chameleons. Don't think I can get it anymore. I do keep looking. But I do love this. And this last one, I only know these two because I specifically did them because the snakes are slightly bigger. This one's the Tiny Turner Ethereal powder. Not sure which one it was though. And it looks very orange to me. But if you do, it does go to a goldy green. So I'm not sure I'll add this. That's up to Ella the eldest if she wants it on. If not, then that's fair enough. But that is absolutely gorgeous. Right. So these are the snakes, and they are both, I don't know what they are laughing at. Right, so that's them, and I will be back once the box has got a little bit harder. Okay guys, right, I've left these on the heat mat overnight, so they are mostly solid. There's a little bit of give, but I don't want to push too much because it'll break. Right, I have almost given up on this multiple times. However, this is one of them projects where I feel as though I've got to continue with it, especially with it being for my daughter, and it's a Slytherin, Harry Potter-esque themed project. So you'll see I've numbered them, yeah, with some whiteboard marker because it just wipes right off. Yeah, I had to do a lot of work on these edges so that they all fit together. So my trusty deburring tool came in handy. So what I'm going to do, I think, not sure yet, is I'm going to attach these pieces together, but I'm going to secure them with UV. So, as you can see, it's yeah, it's still a little bit stiff. Right. Okay, I'm just trying to, what I'm doing is I'm just checking that the angle is just about 90 degrees. Because knowing my luck, I will get it all wonky, and then by the time it comes to attaching it to the base, it'll be off. Right, so I think that is that. This is my resinous UV that I'm going to have to use. I did want my torch just to secure it, but this will do. So as I say, I'm just going to be putting a little bit on these edges just to secure it, and then once I've done all four, I will then be attaching them to the base. So I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this. I've not thought it all the way through. I think what I'll do is just get a little splodge there, use my silicone pokey stick, I would like to get it as good as possible. Because Ella's done a lot and she's in the middle of her GCSEs at the moment, so this is just going to be a nice little thing for her. Okay, so this is probably going to wipe it off, however. I'm just smoothing it. Right, so put that on just for a few seconds. So I'm just putting it on for a few seconds just to secure it, and then I'll do the other side. So I'm not going to bore you through this. This is what I'll be doing. As I say, I'm doing it for all four edges, and all being well, the base as well. And then once I've done that, I'll be back to attach the lid, and then we'll be able to attach the snakes. Right, so I shall see you momentarily. Right, so I'm back a little bit sooner than anticipated. I was originally going to attach all these to each other and then attach it to the base and then come back to put the lid on. However, Mr. Atty pointed out that we may be worthwhile putting this in place, putting the lid in place it may be worthwhile putting the lid on first, because with the amount of luck I've been having with this project, if we start pushing it apart slightly to get these into the holes, it might snap. So what I'm doing is putting that on. I'm going to be attaching that like that, again using the UV. So now I will be back once I've done this on both sides and it comes to putting on the base. Right, I'll catch you in a moment. Hold on. Right, I am back. Okay, so I have attached the lid, so that's that. Now I am going to attempt to, without breaking it, push all these little notches in. So what I'm going to do now, right, awesome. is I'm going to use some UV resin to attach, or just to secure these. It's not going to fully attach them, but just to secure the bottom bit. So I'll show you what I'm doing on this bottom piece, and then I'll be doing each side as well. But just because of the time it'll take, I will do that part off camera. So I'll do this part on camera now. I'm literally just putting tiny amounts, just using my pokey tool to just wipe it across. And then I'm just going to slide my finger, just rub it over the edge. I mean, it's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm pretty certain Ella will like it regardless. As I said before, this has been a royal pain to put together, but I'm glad I stuck with it. I'm glad I'm almost there. So I will say it's in memory of Draco. That's our little rat who we just lost today, my little baby. As you can tell, it was named by Ella. She has a Harry Potter / Tom Felton, she's going to kill me for saying this, issue. Oh, that worked. Might do that. So you know them quizzes that you get on Facebook and what have you, where it's which house are you in? Yeah, she's always Slytherin. Mr. Ratty's always, who are you? Gryffindor. My son, who's doing a video actually, I believe he's doing this Friday's Froggy Friday. Yeah, it was a shock to me. I didn't realise that he wanted to do resin. However, he asked me and he pointed out one of my many moulds that I've got and says, oh, can I do this one? I'm like, yeah, of course you can. So apparently he's been watching my videos and I think he might have got the bug a little bit. So he is going to be working on that tomorrow. Today is Monday, so he'll be working on that on Tuesday. Yeah, so back to where I was, easily sidetracked. So yeah, he's also a Gryffindor. My little one, Lulu, is Hufflepuff. And as I said, I think earlier on in this video, I'm usually Ravenclaw. I don't know why. I have got a degree. Well, I've got a degree and I've almost got a second degree. I was the first in my family, in my generation, to go to university. So I've got nothing else to do other than study. I can't work. So that's that. Right, anyway, enough of my rambling. I am going to get off, finish doing these joins on the bottom and the side, and then I will be back to put on the snakes. Right, back in a moment. Right, so this is all done now, and I really can't get it on camera just how sparkly it is. I mean, it is showing a little, but it's just not showing all the colours. I'll see what I can do with the lighting when it comes to the photography of this. So, in the break when I wasn't filming, I got Ella to come and tell me where she wanted the snakes. So, I have a plan. I've got two of these long ones, which I am... oh, that fits perfectly. Shoving on the sides, and then the three are on top. So, let's get this on here. So all I'm doing is applying a really tiny amount of UV resin to a cocktail stick, putting it on the back and bunging it on. Now this is black, fully aware of that, but the opposite side, it is transparent. So I will be shining the torch through the other side. So I just want to make sure that this is covered all the way down. It only needs a thin cover, needs more than what I'm getting on this stick. I should have probably used the pointy tool. Right, so I'm going to get this done. You'll see me doing this, and I will get Mr. Acid to put this bit in fast forward, so you'll get to see me moving quicker than I can in real life. Right, I shall be back soon. Right, so I do actually have two little torches somewhere. Do we know where? No. Now, these are not all centered properly, but you know, I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. Right, before I give it to my daughter, I am actually going to put it for 5 minutes under my double-sided UV lamp. I do love this and it is great, but because of all the messing around I've had, I just feel it's, for me, I'm just going to be a bit safer using my big double-sided one. So I will be doing that, and I will get photographs of this for you. But let me know what you think. Does it give a Harry Potter Slytherin vibe? I mean, it's not Harry Potter based, so to speak, it's just, or it is based on that. That's why she loves snakes. But hey, yeah, I'm rambling again. Okay, I'm going to say bye. I shall hopefully get some better photos of this. Bye.
Down by the creek where the shadows fall, there's a little rat with a tail to enthrall. She's got her snakes in boxes tied up tight, adding a twist of magic under the moonlight. Oh, the crafty rat, she's sly and spry, with a wink of mischief in her tiny eye. She's casting spells, remembering back to the days of her pal, the little rat Draco's trap. Weaving stories with her nimble paws, drawing the crowd with their wide-eyed awe. The snakes start slithering, the magic ignites. The crafty rat show is the star of the night. Oh, the crafty rat, she's sly.